Day 1. What happened? Trapped. Bars all round. No way out. Strangers in here that I do not know. How did I get myself into this situation? It was just a normal day like any other day. Oh, that's right. Charles started his day like any normal day. He got up at the same time and followed his same routine, except it was a Saturday, and being a Saturday meant a walk in the park. Being private in nature, Charles loved his morning walks in the park by himself. It was a glorious day for a walk in the park, not too hot, not too cold, the perfect weather. When he got to the far side of the park, he saw something out of place, something that had not been there before, something new. It was Charles' nature to go over and explore what it was, to understand what it was, to ensure that it was right to be there, that it was allowed to be there. But Charles wasn't the first one to notice that there was something new, strange and odd in the park. As soon as Dexter entered the park, he knew that something had changed, and not necessarily for the better. Dexter went over to see what had happened. Dexter was in shock. In the park, Dexter's park, had been built a cat house, cat play enclosure. This wasn't allowed. Dexter knew that he had to immediately correct the issue. This was not right. Who approved this monstrosity? It was at this stage that Dexter decided he would talk to the park supervisor and advise him that the cat house would have to be removed immediately. Dexter found the supervisor and told him what he thought of the structure, and that in no uncertain terms it would have to be immediately removed. Izzy couldn't decide what she wanted to do this day as she had so many options. She'd been invited by different friends to go out for lunch, then afternoon tea, and then dinner, and thought that she should be able to catch up with everyone. The first thing that Izzy needed to do was to go through the park so that she could meet her friend for brunch. While walking through the park, Izzy saw two other dogs that she knew, Charles and Dexter, talking to the park supervisor. Izzy headed over in their direction, as she never wanted to miss out on what was going on. By the time Izzy got there, Dexter was yelling at the supervisor and Charles was trying to ascertain the facts of what had happened, when it had happened, and who'd approved it. Izzy didn't even notice the new cat house. Sally, who was also nearby, heard all of the commotion and raced over to see if she could help. Sally prided herself on being able to help others and sort out situations so there was a harmonious and happy outcome for everyone. By the time that Sally got there, things weren't going well at all. Dexter was yelling, Charles was trying to establish the facts, and Izzy wanted to know what was going on. Sally tried to get everyone to understand that if they didn't all calm down and work through the situation, nothing would get sorted out. Sally used her tact and patience to try to help the others to understand. Sally wasn't successful. By this time, the park supervisor had called for backup. The supervisor could have handled the situation with one or maybe two being unhappy, but 4 was out of his league. Backup arrived in the form of the dog pound catcher. Within minutes, the catcher had caught the 4 wayward dogs, and they were all off to the doghouse.